And here's what should really scare some teams, at least in my humble opinion. This Alabama offense, led by Jalen Milroe and Tommy Rees, they didn't need any more help. They were doing just fine. But now you're going to give them another weapon? It's like the cherry on top. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope each and every single one of you are having a great Friday. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. We got some big time news and great news surrounding this Alabama football team. And this is also great timing because as we all know, yesterday, it was a sad day. Alabama football lost our beloved and just an Iron Bowl legend, Ja'Corey Brooks. If you know, you know. It sucks, but hey, it is what it is. And maybe we'll talk a little bit more about that in today's video. But for now, at least, we got to talk about this new pickup that Alabama and Nick Saban has added to the team, and this can't go unnoticed. Also in today's video, we got a new update on the #1 overall recruit, not second, not third, but the #1 overall recruit in all the transfer portal. There's a couple other minor topics we're going to speak on, but check out this comment that one of you left on last night's video, and it low-key made me sad. I couldn't agree anymore with this comment. You see it right here. I don't want college football to end, and now that I think about it, guys, what am I supposed to do this Saturday? We don't have any college football. And look, I get it. I know it's something about to say, Matt, what about Army and Navy? And no, I didn't forget about the game, and that should be good, but you know what I mean. This is the first weekend in an extremely long time since, I guess, August that we don't have a full day of football. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know what to do with myself. I mean, I know what to do with myself, but I don't want to do anything. Am I going to have to be productive this Saturday? I guess I am. There is some stuff I need to get done around the house, but man, oh man. I'm going to miss sitting on my couch from 11 a.m. until 1 a.m. the following morning. You can't beat it. I don't even want to put those bad vibes out there. We still got a month left, and I'm going to relish every second of it. Most of y'all know this. We're trying to hit 310,000 subscribers before the end of the new year, so if you like the content, consider joining. If you don't want to join and subscribe, that's cool too. But all right, Matt, blah, 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 shut the crap up. No, do. Let's get into it. Whoa. What about this? We're switching it up. We're starting out with the main topic. Yeah, that's right. I didn't see that coming. See, normally we save it for the end, but keep you on your toes a little bit. And I'm curious, please let me know in the comment section. Do you like when we build up to the main topic, or are you one of those people you're like, Matt, would you shut the crap up and get to the point? Hey, I get it completely. But on a serious note, let me know, would you rather us sometimes start out with the main topic, or would you rather wait for it at the end? I'm a fan of the people, and I want to give the people what they want, but let's get into what's going on with Alabama football. So yesterday, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure many of you, if you're watching this video, you saw yesterday's video, but if you didn't, Alabama lost the Iron Bowl legend, Ja'Corey Brooks, to the transfer portal. Y'all know how I feel about it. Yesterday, I was extremely sad and heartbroken. Today, I'm a little bit better, but it still hurts. It's one of those unfortunate circumstances where I feel so bad for the dude because he couldn't get over the injury hump. The only reason it didn't work out in Alabama is because of injuries. That's it. It wasn't a lack of talent or hard work or anything like that. It's a very similar situation to Trey Sanders, if y'all remember that running back from IMG Academy. And on yesterday's video, Beach Boy stated, I think we can maintain with Jermaine Burton, Isaiah Bond, Amari Niblack, Jam Miller, Rodell Williams, and Jalen Milroe. I guess you're referring to this year because Jermaine Burton, unless I'm highly misinformed, will not be coming back next year. Continuing along here right after Milroe, superpower of an offense. Also, we need to give a lot more love and appreciation to Tommy Rees, which I totally agree with. What a year of adaptability he has had. Hold on. Clap it up. That was a really great comment from Beach Boy. Thank you. I've stated this for the past several weeks. Tommy Rees needs a ton of love because he was getting a lot of backlash in the first couple of weeks. And I don't care what happens from here on out. We could lose to Michigan by 20 points. Doesn't change my opinion. This year's team, the 2023 Alabama team, is one of my favorite teams of all time. There's just something I love about teams like this one and similar to the 2015 team where we overcome all the adversity and obstacles. It's one of those years where everybody's like, yeah, Alabama's probably not going to do good, and then you look up and they're somehow, some way winning all these games. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate this Alabama team and how proud I am of this Alabama team. And I do not throw the word proud out there a lot referring to anything in any aspect in my life. But I am extraordinarily proud of this Bama team, and I can't harp on that enough. Now, with that being said, I thought this was rather interesting. Check this out. With Ja'Corey Brooks leaving, every wide receiver in Alabama's 2020 and 2021 recruiting class ended up transferring. What about that? You see it right here. Trayshawn Holden, Javon Baker, Jones Bell, Brooks, Agiye Hall, JoJo Earl, and Christian Leary. I don't really think too much about that, but I thought that was an interesting fun fact. Some of you might want to know. Maybe you don't want to. Whatever. You know it now. And I don't know what all you're sitting there saying. Okay, Matt, we understand the bad news. What's the good news? The good news is Alabama just picked up a player that I've been following very closely, and this dude, I think he's going to be a stud. He is currently a 4-star recruit, and he is the #1 tight end in all of the nation. And a couple days ago, he has officially made it official. He's shutting down his recruitment, and he's coming to Alabama. Quote unquote, here's what he said. I listened to what every coach had to say, but Bama stayed in front. I can't wait to get down and make an impact. My recruitment is shut down. I've watched some film on this guy, and I'm excited, okay, because this guy, if you want a comparison, this is the best one I can give you. You remember O.J. Howard? Enough said. Similar, and I mean a very, very, very similar type of play style. He's that hybrid tight end where I think you might see him line up as a wide receiver sometimes. He's 6'5", 215, and I think why you might see him line up as a wide receiver is because he has the athletic ability of a wide receiver, but he can also play tight end. He's a perfect hybrid. You know how in college and the NFL, these teams are switching over or trying to transition over from that bully type of running back that's a ground and pound guy to now a guy who's smaller, skinnier, but way more athletic, and also you can use him out of the backfield. Well, that comparison I just gave you is similar to what everybody's trying to find in these tight ends. Everybody's looking for that hybrid. And here's what should really scare some teams, at least in my humble opinion. This Alabama offense led by Jalen Milroe and Tommy Rees, they didn't need any more help. They were doing just fine. But now you're going to give them another weapon? It's like the cherry on top. The question about all of this, though, is how fast is he going to develop, and can he play as a freshman? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I tell you what, I'm excited to see how Tommy Rees is going to use this guy in the offense. And I really think this young man, he has a lot of untapped potential, and if he works hard, sky's the limit. He is not a Brock Bowers, do not mistake it, but also if I give him a wide receiver comparison, he has some shades of Mike Evans, Texas A&M's former wide receiver. And you got to think about it. Alabama hasn't used their tight ends efficiently in quite some time. Even when they had Bryce Young, they weren't throwing to the tight ends a lot. Huge pickup for Alabama. I could talk about that all day long, but we got to move on to our second topic, and that's no other than Walter Nolen and what's next for him. For those of you that don't know, Walter Nolen is the former #1 recruit in all the nation, and he's leaving A&M. Where he's going to wind up, don't know, but here's what I can tell you. Every school wants him. And it is being reported that this weekend, he's going to be taking a visit to Oregon. I ain't going to hold y'all. That shocked me because I did not expect Oregon to be in the hunt for this guy, but I guess they are. And I'll tell you what, if Daniel Lanning can get Walter Nolen, I don't even know what to say. Just watch out. I guess why I'm having such a hard time trying to fathom this even being a possibility is because when I think of Oregon, I think of offense. I don't think of defense. And hey, much respect to Dan Lanning and shout out to him because that's what they need, some defense. I did want to update you on that. And you know what? While we're at it, also take a look at this. Another, defense lineman that started A&M, Overton. He is going to be visiting South Carolina, but check this out. Alabama is flying in to meet with him tomorrow, which is now today. This news came out late last night, and by the way, Overton was also a 5-star recruit. What do y'all think about that? Now, me personally, I have a hard time even seeing for a split second him picking South Carolina over Alabama. Who knows? Maybe he does, but why would anybody do that? No disrespect to South Carolina, but seriously, why would you do that? And last but not least, I had somebody tag me this on Twitter and ask me for my thoughts. And I said, hey, why not? We'll throw it in a video. So apparently and allegedly, College Game Day's ratings, they were down this year. And a lot of people, as you can see right here, are stating, oh, yeah, we told you that Pat McAfee, he was going to ruin the show and ratings were going to decrease and blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. McAfee is a very, I guess you shall say, polarizing person just on the crew. You either really like the guy or you really don't like him. I don't think there's any middle ground there, which is completely fine. And I'll give you my 2 cents on the situation. I didn't watch College Game Day a lot this year. I watched bits and pieces of it, and I normally had it on in the background on Saturday mornings. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I've grown up and gotten older, but I've fallen out of love with College Game Day. And I remember when I was a kid, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I couldn't miss it. I had to watch it. I remember waking up every single morning at 7:50, getting a bowl of cereal and watching College Game Day from 8 to 11. It was awesome. And maybe that's because growing up, my family and I, we didn't have Wi-Fi, so that was the only thing to watch, but I just loved it. But now, like I was saying, I just don't care to watch it. However, with that being said, I will say the times I did watch it this year, I thought McAfee did a pretty good job. He's really entertaining. Is he a little too much for me? Yeah, sometimes he is. He's a little crazy, but it brings people in. It brings some excitement. I think it adds a little fuel to the fire, and there's a good dynamic because You want a crazy guy on the cast, don't you? And then plus, I thought adding that kicking segment where they had the kids kick the field goals, that was brilliant. That had me entertained because even if I didn't watch College Game Day, I was going on Twitter every single, not Sunday, I was about to say Sunday, but every single Saturday morning seeing if they made the kick or not. And I'll put it to you like this. College Game Day's what, 3 hours long every single Saturday? Combined this year, I might have watched in total 2 hours of College Game Day. That's it. In total. Not per Saturday, but all year long. 2 hours. And since I didn't watch a lot of it, I can't tell you if it was really good or not because, well, I didn't watch a lot of it. Let me know in the comment section. If you watched College Game Day a lot, do you think it was good this year? Was it better or was it worse? I'm extremely curious. Let me know your thoughts on all the topics down below. But,